2 years ago marked the start of my channel, and last year I tried to make it a tradition to start reading all the comments that I received from that year. I mean, yes, that video did come out almost 12 months later, but hopefully there will be no technical problems on my end. I have a fancy new camera there, so hopefully the quality and such is all fancy. But let's finally get into reading the comments from this past year. There's a few things I want to address first. I have received people messaging me after my last video, which came out like a few weeks ago, that they were upset that I used their names. And I said this to them, but also I think this is a general just announcement. This is a website where many people from around the world can access. If you're uncomfortable with me reading your name, you probably should change your screen name. The way I'm going through this is that I'm reading your screen name, I'm saying what video was commented on, and then I'm reading the comment. On my attempting to use Harry Potter crochet kit video, I Love Tom Felton says, "You are really funny, I love it, and are you a Gryffindor?" I'm a Slytherin. Well, that's super cool that you're a Slytherin. One of my roommates is actually a Slytherin. But yes, I am a Gryffindor. I know I'm very basic. I just don't really relate to any of the other houses, so I'm a Gryffindor. On the 1-year-old video, Natalie Waddley says, "Happy birthday, film club." It's still kind of like registering that another year has passed. Just because last year I was still at home because there was different things going on with COVID. And I filmed that all at home and on my phone. And it turned out to be a huge mess. In order to try and salvage it, I made that quick video to say like, hey, the video that I actually wanted to come out on this day isn't working out. And then I got back to it 11 months later. I'm realizing how awkward it is that I wait a whole year to comment on this because I just responded crazy how time flies. But now it's been another year. On Build-A-Bear with Sophia, Planet Honey says, "Lol, okay, I'm a new subscriber, but I already love you both, and I hope you stay friends forever and ever. You two are so cute as friends." And then they have a bunch of fun emojis. I don't know if Sophia and I are friends. Let's give her a call and find out.
Hi, Livy, my love.
Hey, Sophia, just so you know, you're on camera.
What?
Yeah, I'm filming right now, so
Oh my god.
it's Film Club's birthday, yes?
Happy birthday, Film Club.
So I'm reading all the comments from the past year, and someone's asking if we're still friends.
If we're still friends.
Yeah, they're asking if we're still BFFs forever and ever.
I mean, it's really funny you say that because actually just today I decided that we weren't.
No! You're kidding me.
I mean, I hate to say it. I'm in the canned beans aisle of the grocery store and I was just, thinking to myself, I don't know about Livy anymore.
In the canned beans aisle too?
Yeah.
You know I love beans, Sophia.
Literally. No, we are still besties. Besties for besties, actually.
Oh, thank you. You had me worried there for a moment.
I know, I was kind of worried too. It was too real.
Alright, well, thank you for your confirmation. Bye.
Kisses and hugs. Bye.
Bye. We're still friends. Also, thanks for the sub. It's so great seeing comments saying that, oh, I just subscribed to you, because makes me feel seen, On my day 3 of Conklin quarantine, I got things to do, I guess, video. Linda Schultz-Anderson says, "I am very disappointed not to see any art on your walls." I actually have a very reasonable explanation for this. So while I was in quarantine, I wasn't able to bring too much of my stuff in there because I was only going to be there for 10 days. So I wasn't able to bring any of my fun art posters to hang up on the walls. So in my actual dorm, I do have lots of fun stuff, but that was like a temporary staying place for me. And I think I did actually put up some pictures when I saw that comment, because I read the comments, I just don't respond to them until a year later. Am I just ghosting my supporters on a yearly basis? That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. On the Sea Turtle Camp video, Ships with Adam says, I'm going this summer and I'm really excited. Sea Turtle Camp is literally the best experience I've ever had over the summer. I definitely recommend it if you're, I believe it's 13 to 17. It's like a week, sometimes a week and a half program where you get to learn all about aquatic life and ways to keep the oceans clean and global warming. It's very interesting, and you get to hang out with sea turtles, which is a plus. Or if you do the scuba camp, you get your scuba camp certification. That's what I did, and now I'm scuba certified. On the Among Us video, Arcus says, I am so hyped, with a bunch of exclamation points. It was actually a really fun video to make. It was the most people I got involved making a video. I definitely want to do more stuff like that in the future. I just need to get around to doing it. Day 10 of Conklin Quarantine, finally heading out video. Trainer Biddy Blue says, nice to see you again. So the thing with that was that I wasn't really uploading around that period of time because I was busy with school, and I just wanted to make sure I got my education because that's important. And I definitely feel like now I've become better at maintaining my schoolwork as well as uploading more videos, which I'm proud of. I definitely could improve upon it because there are weeks at a time where nothing gets uploaded. There does come a point where I need to balance school, YouTube, and then my own happiness and mental health. And then when this video came out, it was also months after I was in quarantine, which was just so hard getting back into that mind space that I was in while in quarantine to finish editing those videos. It's what I get for procrastinating on stuff. On the Among Us video, Strawberry Fee says, Among Us? Sus. Yes, Among Us is very sus. Again on the Among Us video, Counting with Gerald says, Among Us? Sus? Being sus and Among Us just go in hand at this point. You can't play Among Us and not be sus, but you can be sus without the Among Us. And still on the Among Us video, Benjamin says, hello, my name is Benjamin and I approve this message. Well, thank you for approving this message, Benjamin. I'm Livyberg and I approve this message. On the I'm Climbing the Rocks, Arcus says, I had a lot of work to do today, but you know what I did instead? I climbed the rocks. They were really good rocks. On the Red Panda Climb video, Arcus says, Ash has transcended. Who's Ash and why did they transcend? Oh, I think Ash was the Red Panda's name at the zoo. Either way, it was truly a remarkable sight. So on the attempting to use my Harry Potter crochet kit video, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your first name. Suchitera Samantha. I am so sorry that I mispronounced that. I am very dyslexic. They say, you're amazing, love it. Thank you so much for the confidence boost. Guys, I'm not asking for your validation, but I'm kinda asking for your validation. You know, the best way of validating me is by liking this video and subscribing to join the film club, because it's a pretty cool club to be a part of. On the Super Paper Mario Chapter 3-3, the same person says, you're so amazing. Gosh, stop. You're making me blush. Alright, again on the Super Paper Mario Chapter 3-3 video, again by the same person, and they're asking, have you completed your Harry Potter crochet? So funny thing is, I kinda just never learned how to crochet. So it's really just the universe holding me back, and nothing that I could have done better to actually attempt to finish it. It's just like I was born without the gift of crochet, and now I'll just never learn how to crochet. Yeah, in all honesty, I probably should make another video actually learning how to crochet, because that's one of the top ranking videos I've made that gets the most traction. I don't see myself becoming a craft channel, but it'll be nice to have that option. On the lemur video, Theoform77 says, Maurice, I am paralyzed from the waist down. I cannot move it. King Julian! Alright, so funny story. Yesterday when I was filming this, my camera just stopped recording halfway through. So for a good 30 minutes I was just sitting here talking to a camera that wasn't even recording me. Now I gotta re-respond to all the comments that I responded to. On the Build-A-Bear of Sophia video, Allison says, Hi, I'm going to Build-A-Bear later this week. I'm from the UK. I'm planning to get a Bernese mountain dog, and I'll be calling her Miley. I'll be getting her a cute dress that has Explorer on the back, and also a pink leash. It's awesome seeing older individuals going there. I won't feel as nervous when I go. That's exciting that you're going to Build-A-Bear. I know when you go to a place that's technically made for kids, you do feel a little bit noticed more, just because the franchise or place wasn't really designed for you. You can still have fun at Build-A-Bear. I mean, Build-A-Bear is an experience of building a stuffed animal, and believe this or not, but adults love stuffed animals too. On the Super Paper Mario Chapter 3-4 video, Jimmy, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading your name. Jimmy Calabas says, You call those right answers false? It was embarrassing. What are you, a moron? Moron? You're the moron. Kicked Francis in the leg angrily. Ow. Francis gets tripped. Oh no. Fort Francis crumbles. Fort Francis coming down. Fort Francis collapsed and destroyed. That's for telling everyone you're not my master. It's been a while since I played that chapter of Super Paper Mario, so I'm trying to remember everything. I know Francis was the nerdy lizard dude. I'm assuming you're talking to Francis, and then you have this conversation with Francis. Oh, but I'm a moron. I don't know. I also realized that I didn't even respond to this one yesterday. I think this is in reference to the secret hideouts where I had to answer the questions in order to get in. And I kept messing them up, I think. I don't know, it's been a while. I'm just responding. I'm still mad that it took me that long to get past the level. And we're gonna leave it at that. On the tent video, Arcus says, tent? So the story behind making that video was that Steve's sister was coming to visit him, and she needed a place to stay, so I let her stay in my dorm. And while she was here, we were talking about childhood TV shows, one of them being the Oogie show with all the little hand dudes. And she told me that she rewatched one of the episodes with her friends at her college, and the characters would go tent, tent, you tent, tent, trying to get the audience to participate because the audience are children. Steve and I just found that concept so funny, so we decided to make our own version of making tents. And it turned into one of the creepiest things that are on my channel. I'm pretty proud of it. Speaking of other creepy things on my channel, toilet milk. That was a fun video, and it had many responses to it, and by many I mean 2. Andrew says, this video has broken me after watching it for the first time. I went into a blind rage and threw myself down the stairs to end everything. However, I survived with 23 broken bones. And when questioned why I did such a thing, I showed the people this video. My boss fired me on the spot and sued for harassment. My girlfriend left me immediately, and my family has disowned me, and I have kicked out of the home. A 2-minute video about milk and toilet has devastated me emotionally, physically, and financially. Good video though. There's a lot to unpack here in this comment. One, it's definitely not real, because I doubt that your boss, girlfriend, and family would have all been at the scene of the crime at the time you threw yourself down the stairs in order for you to show them this video. Unless you didn't learn from your actions and you repeatedly showed this video to different people, and then they all came back to you saying, "Get out of my life." The whole reason I made that video was because I was in the mood for making something very creepy, and I discovered that there was a bottle of milk that I accidentally let expire. So instead of just wasting it, I had to put it to good use. Again, on toilet milk, Trainer Bitty Blue is asking, "Are you good, bro?" Yeah, I was good. I just wanted to make something weird. Attempting to use my Harry Potter crochet kit video. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce your first or last name. I'm sorry, I'm very dyslexic. Ilonia Smith says, "I love Amigun." I had to look up this word last night, and it has something to do with crocheting. I still don't know how to pronounce it though. I love this word. I have made Dobby for my daughter. Dobby as a character freaked me out when I watched him in the movie. I just didn't like him. And in the second book, he's just so unlikable. I mean, sure, at the end it's revealed that he was doing it to protect Harry. But just watching it, like, all that uncomfortable and getting in trouble kind of stuff, that was just very unpleasant to watch. But, you know, Dobby has a good character arc, and he's just a very sweet person, just puts that sweetness towards the wrong endeavors. In the video, a horse plays Bachmanette number 2 on the cello. Annabelle Charlotte says, "Standing ovation." So that video was something that came from the Humpty Dumpty project that I was working on for school. And I thought that this one clip was just so artistically beautiful that it needed to have its own video. Avengers Advent Day 4, Arcus says, "Thanks for uploading." That joke kind of started between my friends and I, where every single time I uploaded a video, everyone would spam me, "Thanks for uploading," to my text messages. At the first time that happened, that really freaked me out, because how did everyone coordinate to do this? And then I realized they were all hanging out without me. Which is fine, I get that I'm not available all the time, but still brought a tear to my eye. So then it became a thing with every Avengers Advent. I would just get spammed, "Thanks for uploading," to my text messages. And I told Steve that he had to put it in the comments so that they would see that I saw. I thought it was funny. On Avengers Advent Day 6, Nicole says, "Love this." Guys, again with the validation, I can't. In Cat Doing Cat Things, Arcus says, "The disrespect." Cats themselves are just so disrespectful. They don't know that they're being disrespectful, but that kind of adds to the disrespect. They're like, "I'm just gonna continue to do this thing that you're yelling at me from doing." But I love cats so much, they're so cute. Avengers Advent Day 11, Fearform77 just responded with a crying emoji. This is in reference to Raiden not getting the Thanos Lego, which was a very upsetting day. The whole series leading up to that point was Raiden just really wanting that one Lego figure, and then somebody else got it. Actually, the guest that I had on for that day, I texted by accident. The only reason I knew him was because we were in a group project together and we never really hung out until that moment. And when I texted him, I meant to text someone else, but he seemed really interested in the concept, so I said, "You know what? Let's hang out. I was also searching for new friends, so I thought this was a great opportunity. Avengers Advent Day 16, Robin Jupiter says, thanks for uploading. Again, this is the thanks for uploading thing. Oh, and right above it on the same video, Lily Alcazoni also says, thanks for uploading. Very unsettling arrangement of emojis afterwards. Avengers Advent Day 17, Nicole says, I love them, in all caps. Nicole, stop it. My ego, you're just, it's through the roof at this point, Nicole, thank you. Avengers Advent Day 19, Zodling Following responded first. I know this has been a thing on the internet for a while for people to say first on a comment, but this is the first on my whole channel. No one else has responded first to a video first. On the reading all my comments from 2020 video, Trainer Biddy Blue says, I hate that all the comments are under my old name, but hey, that's not your fault. Also, I swear I was a freshman when you were a junior. My brain hurts now. Congrats to both of us on 1 year. Hope you had a good New Year's. Yeah, I remember seeing that your username changed since I recorded that video. It probably would have been better if I just actually got around to finishing editing that closer to the time I recorded it. But hey. Also, the name for my video, I know technically, like, there would have been some comments from 2021 because there's a little overlap of, but it just, you know, it made more sense just to call it reading all my comments from 2020 because the birth of Film Club happened pretty early in the year, in January 21st. So just keeping that like 2020, and then this one that'll come out will probably just be titled reading all my comments from 2021. If I come up with a catchier name, I can always change it. In the Lying on the Ground Harambe video, Trainer Biddy Blue says, how dare you make a pun and then just walk away? Alright, I wish I could take the credit for coming up with that whole concept, but it was from an old Vine. I just noticed on that day at the zoo that the lion exhibit was very close to the gorilla exhibit, and that an awkward walk from one exhibit to another exhibit would have been kind of funny, in my opinion. So I made the video. I mean, granted at the time, no gorillas were by the window for me to look at, but that didn't stop me. Again, on the Lying on the Ground Harambe video, Fiaform77 says, Harambe died at the Cincinnati Zoo. I mean, where I was the Detroit Zoo, and I did not mean to mislead anyone in thinking that, oh, Harambe must have died at the Detroit Zoo. No. He died at the Cincinnati Zoo. But yeah, that was me reading all of the comments from this past year. I can't believe that it's been 2 years since the birth of Film Club. And the best way to support me, of course, is by hitting that subscribe button down below to join the coolest club on the internet. And also hit that like button and comment, because in a year from now, I'm gonna need more content to use. Bye-bye.